It's a beautiful Sunday. Okay, and I'm grateful that this is a day of celebration because it's the gift of life that have been given for free, but with a purpose. You're not just given life for the sake of it. There's a purpose behind it, and every day you strive to fulfill your purpose. So, yeah, there's a lot that I need to talk about, but one, I must start with some start by usually by Sunday I say that every Sunday must start by highlighting what has I have learned this Sunday in the church. Is it session in the church? In the church what? Mass. Actually, it's mass. In the church mass must first highlight and talk about what I've learned. Today is one of those days that the same thing that you hear is what you have heard. I've tried to find several perspectives that I can approach this to take a lesson or pick a new lesson from this, but I don't think so, unfortunately. So, if you want to become a good Christian, you must have these three foundational principles, or should I say, these are the theological pillars of God. Okay, but I'm actually repeating myself. See, theo means God, or I don't know. Yeah, theological sim. Yeah, it also almost means the same. So that said, I need to now talk about the three pillars. That is faith, hope, and love, or sometimes referred to as charity. Okay, charity can be in terms of love. Charity can be in terms of the physical resources that we know. Love is an affection. Love actually is the highest form of gratitude. I don't know if you understand that, but my lips are dry. So yeah, that I have picked that. To become a pillar, you must value love, hope, and faith. That is what the foundation of actually other things. Grows from there, you will get kindness. There is honesty. There is which other virtue can I refer to? Just kindness, joy, hope. No joy. It's like they bear fruit. Is it the 10 or even the 12? The 12 fruits of the Holy Spirit. That's what. That's where they emanate from. Okay, that's what. Yeah, all these gifts emanate from the three foundational pillars um, of theology. And as a Christian, you must value the three. You must be able to, one, in your life, live with hope. And with that hope, births faith. Is when you're like, I know everything that I do is just. And considering that our lives are almost pre-planned, each one of us, each and one of us has a destiny as a human being. Each and every person has a purpose, and it is in that regard that you find that there's a path that was supposed to be there. Okay, I honestly don't. I honestly struggle to explain some religious nini. And there's a sun that is hitting this phone. So it's likely that it was going to be laggy. Yesterday my phone overheated. I don't know for whatever reasons. I think there are many apps that are running in the background. And I had internet on. I had to let the phone cool down. But yeah, that's the point. I'm supposed to. So I'm supposed to do that. I'm supposed to. Yeah, a Christian is supposed to value those three things, and then their lives will be perfect, and they should follow their purpose, destiny, all that, all that, all that. So I think this is a topic that I really should do a research on before coming here and talking, because it requires some different perspectives. You approach a topic with a different angle, and you'll have the best out of it. Okay, it was a Sunday today, and I really do. I'm yearning to just talk about whatever happened yesterday. So it was yesterday they said that I'm going to cancel the Nini. It happened that I didn't cancel the thing. I didn't cancel the meeting. Okay, it went as scheduled. Although it is in the morning that I felt that you know what? Why don't I cancel this thing? Because it ain't going to result in anything at the good. Okay, I felt that. Okay, I felt like okay, I not. Do I need to really do it? But since I had informed them and I didn't want to cancel, I said, okay, let me just go. Let me hear what they have to say. Although I have already made the decision, right now it's not a priority anymore. Anyone in my life that comes to me with the aim of mapenzi, it's really not a priority right now. And I got the answer. Actually, I got the answer yesterday. So I keep on saying this each and every time that my life, I've come to note, and I have no control over it, by the way. My life is as a result of spiritual drive. And this superior being, or this superior hand in it, and by that I mean God, is the one who controls actually most of the things that I do. Like, I can tell you for a fact that most of the things that I do, oh, it's not clear. I didn't see this. No wonder. Okay, it's actually very clear right now. I'm not comfortable here for some reasons. But I'll keep on moving. Okay, I hope the wind isn't too much. Okay, it's not too much. But yeah, this place is not comfortable. I'm usually very comfortable when I'm sitting near the mini. Let me remove the socks, the shoes. Um, my socks are smelly, or should I say my shoes are smelly? So I need to leave them outside when I go to the room. When your shoes are smelly, you not smell them. However, if someone else has removed the nini, it is always the same case. Wanasemanga, they say in Kiswahili that nyani haoni kundule. Like a monkey can't see that. Okay, as a baboon, there's always this part of the baboon, the buttocks, that is usually that doesn't have fur. Yeah, you can't see those nini. You can only see someone else's nini. Just like you can only see someone else's mistakes. you can't see yours. That concept applies almost in that context that I'm talking about. Yeah, you hear someone else's nini, but since you are aware that your feet are smelling, I'll leave the shoes outside the house so that this other person doesn't feel. You also feel it that right now. You just remove them instead, the socks. I don't know. I'm not comfortable here. I feel like someone is just nearby, and I don't like talking when someone is nearby. I just feel that way. Let me actually remove this hoodie I have. So yeah, this t-shirt I love it for some reasons. Oh, the phone is overheating again. It's overheating. It's 11 minutes. I don't want to crash. When this phone overheats, it tends to shut down. I don't want to be shut down. Especially this upper part. There's a thermometer here on the upper part of the thermometer. What was the point? I hope my audio won't be affected. Okay, so I was saying my life is kind of spiritual. Like each and everything that I do, I am like I can sense something happening in just a few weeks, just a few minutes to come. I can tell that something is going to happen, and I already have an idea of what is going to happen. Why? Like it's not really me. Like I can frankly and candidly doesn't apply here. I wanted to say that honestly, it's not me who controls this. Like I even as a human being, I wouldn't have that special ability. This is something that is divine given, a spiritual and divine gift that I have been given by my superior self. Like, yeah, we talk of we are not human beings. Okay, we are never human beings. We just are spirits in experiencing. Okay, we are human beings having a human experience. Wait, what have I said? We are spirits having a human experience. That's the point. I don't know what I'm saying. It just comes out. Okay, I have the point in mind, but coming out is when you realize, okay, it's wrong, The wording. So, you realize that, yeah, we are just spirits having a nini. So that means we are divinely connected to God, okay? And each and every one of us has their experience, has the way they have been made up, they have been wired. Although we emanate from the same God, but we are wired differently according to everyone's domain. Okay, so with that said, so it means that we all have different abilities and capabilities. There are people who have been given this spiritual aspect, are very close. Like as a human being, you must have that for you to do whatever you're doing in this earth. Like you have to be very close to it. There are others who are just they don't really need it because their calling doesn't require that that attachment sana. And what do I mean? Like there are people who are very sensitive to spiritual things. That is one of them. I am one of them. Okay, and being one of them, see, it means I'm not comfortable here. You see, all that. You have to be wary, and as a human being who has identified and knows themselves, you have to know where to gauge yourself based on your spirituality aspect, your spirituality closeness. Or if you understand that everything is one, you must be aware of that. Nah? Okay? So we must be in sync with that spiritual self, just as me. You know, even as I do things, I realize that, okay, I have special abilities. I can tell what is going to happen in the next minute. If it's something bad, definitely. And I don't know, it just happens. It's something that I just have no control of, but it just happens. You see, all that, it's not my ability. I'm in sync with the enemy. I've been wired that way, to be in sync, to be working hand in hand with my spiritual self. You know, there are people that, no, right now I'm still writing this story about this girl. Okay, actually, let me talk about it, and then you'll understand what is happening. So, this girl has just completed high school. Okay, having completed high school, so it means that there's this free time that they are there. They are, there's like a time that you finish high school, you are waiting to join college. That's like a time that you are neither there, you neither have a direction, neither know yourself. Actually, most of the Form 4 leavers don't know themselves at this point. This is the point that okay, what's going to happen? Now I know my grades. What next? At this point, this is when her aunt is celebrating her, what do you call this party that couples celebrate when couples are celebrating when couples celebrate to mark their marriage. Yes, anniversary. So this aunt was employed in NGO somewhere in Nairobi, and of course this story is made up, but you hear what will happen. So this auntie was employed in this NGO called UN at this time of the year. Okay, and now they are marking the 6th year when now they are in this job. This job, it calls for you to, these are hefty. Oh, no, not hefty, but the mshahara. What do you call mshahara? What do you call mshahara? It's called mshahara, not mshahara, but oh my goodness. What do you call mshahara in English? Wage, not wage. Wage is a bit overdone. The month salary. Yes, salary. I forget even the basic names. Like, honestly. So the stipends are good, are no, are heavy, are fat. Yeah, she gets a hefty nini. So she's celebrating the nini, and these are the kinds of people who want to celebrate each and every small thing that they get. Like every opportunity that they get, they want to share care with people. So these are extroverts with who like to exaggerate things. So just because you are employed at this date, you want to celebrate. So that's the point. That's the anchor of the story. So the aunt is celebrating this anniversary in a party in a hotel somewhere. Yeah. So she has organized this party and she has called. Now, this girl that we have as the main character is niece. So that means the aunt is the aunt and the girl's mother, actually I've given her the name Grace. The Grace's mother, they are sisters, okay? And by sisters I mean biological sisters, okay? So you can't have a niece unless you are blood united. So yeah. So having said that, you get the fact that these people are related, and considering they are close sisters, the girl has to attend in this party. Now the girl has a small brother. He's called Keith, I think. I don't remember the name, but it's Keith. This Keith, she has to protect. No, yeah. The mother is on a business trip. Okay, she's on a business trip somewhere far. She isn't close, and this girl has just finished high school and she has been invited to this party where the aunt is celebrating the party in this hotel near West Side Mall. Okay, West Side Mall. There's a hotel nearby, name withheld. That's how the story is going. So, on arrival, now on the D-Day when the elephant is eating its child, and by that I mean the D-Day. Okay, I'm actually directly translating Kiswahili to Kikuyu. Siku ya ndovu kumla mwanawe. When the elephant is supposed to be eating its child. Meaning the D-Day, just simply. The girl, as you are all aware of it, she's supposed to attend, and she can't leave her brother at home. She has to go with him to the hotel to mark the celebration. Although she isn't happy, but there's a point in life where you really don't know how to say no. You just feel like, okay, I don't feel like attending just because, but let me just go because I've just been told. Yeah, the struggles of being a child who has no say, and this is something that you won't accept. This is something that, honestly, I won't accept my children to have these characteristics. These are weird characteristics. Like you really don't know how to speak. I won't accept as a father. I won't. Like, I've learned from this. And I won't accept my children to really not grow without the communication aspect. I want them to be talking and talk. Yeah. I want to teach them how to speak, how to communicate, how to speak out your views properly and respectfully. Yeah, these are the kind of children that I want to raise. Not just raising children just for the sake of it. You must, when a mistake is done, don't regret. Learn from it and then fix it. So I wasn't trained as much to speak, and that's why I take this opportunity to speak to myself in this with my camera to I don't want to avenge or revenge. I've lacked a word. There's a word, but I'm forgetting it, and I will struggle getting it. It's like I'm recovering, not recovering, but I'm trying to. What do I say? It's like see, I'm not comfortable here. People moving around is not a good thing. Yeah, according to me. Yes. So I'm really not comfortable here. So, but let me continue since it's just 20 minutes before I finish. Um, so the girl goes to the hotel and she realizes that this aunt, not only did she invite her, but she invited other people. Who are these other people? These are her workmates, her friends, her drinking mates and buddies, and all that. She realizes that, okay, these people are kinda okay. I've seen that someone has come with an Aston Martin, yeah, a very luxurious car. Someone else has come with a Maserati, okay. Number three, the other one has come with another, actually, another friend, sorry, another person has come with the which other luxurious car? There is Maserati, there is Aston Martin, it starts with a B, not a BMW. I can't actually recall the name, but it's actually a luxury car. But it's okay. So these are very heavy. These are so the cars got to show you that these are people have heavy, who have heavily pocketed, and by that I mean they are thinking rich. Okay, that's the point. Okay, so she's just observing because the party setup is just in direct view of the parking lot, so she can see whoever is arriving, and it's just close nearby where she can read the the what the party. What have I said? I actually don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not aware of what is coming out. It's not in sync of the memory. Okay, so she has seen that these people are arriving with heavy cars. She concludes that, okay, this ain't going to be a normal party, any ordinary party, but a party of definition. A party by definition. She has seen a person, one of the people who are with us come with those cars, one of the three cars, coming out with some champagne. Yeah, some champagne bottles on a glass somewhere. Okay, let's say in a package, in a way. She concludes, what? Is this what I'm thinking? Or am I wrong? So the person who is arriving with this champagne comes or approaches them, and she realizes, wow, I know what champagne is, and I know she's holding her brother on with her hand. She's like, okay, I think this has changed drastically, and I need to change the environment. I need to shift the focus or change the environment so that this brother doesn't see this. It's not good. It's really not good. A good idea for them to see this. I'm like, no. The girl decides to go to West Side. So you know what? Let me do something. Let me divert the attention of this boy and run away. Okay, let me hide. Let me just actually hide from this party. Let me sneak out of this party and this hotel and go do something else outside here. That is the idea that she gets. So after she gets that idea, she decides, let me execute. So she decides to sneak out of the hotel and goes Maraundi. So she comes to this hotel called Westside Mall. They are just walking nearby, and she notices the mall. I decides, okay, you know what? It's about 11 at this point, 11 a.m. And she decides, let me just get into this mall. Or should I enter KFC and eat it? Maybe I'm a bit hungry. So she didn't eat in the morning. So she decided, let me just go buy some, since she had this credit card, yeah, that belonged to her to her mom. She decides to go to this KFC, buy some chicken and chips. She eats, and this takes about 30 minutes or something, and decides, you know what, it's not really it's a pretty not it's really not it's not a good idea. It's not a okay, it's a good idea. We go window shopping for things here. I haven't been in this mall. Yes, I have entered it, but with a parent, and with a parent you can't just explore as much. But let me explore. So as all this is happening, by this time it is at 12. So at 12:15, she hears some gunshots outside the mall. Little did she know that it's the Al-Shabaab that were entering this mall, which the case accelerates to a point where now people are being killed in that mall. Yeah, it reaches a point now the mall is burning. Okay, the mall is burning. It has accelerated that it has attracted the attention of the nationwide the attention of the media. That there is some shooting in Westside Mall. The culprits have been identified to be as Al-Shabaab. They are shooting and killing people. Police are around the ground. They are near the area. There's a lot of shooting happening at this point, 12:15 to going for even 1 hour. All that. So as all this is happening, you get that it has found the two, the sister, Grace, and her brother in the mall. What happens? Grace hides in this Jew somewhere in the mall. Because, okay, I'll explain what is happening. I'll explain what story it is. So, this what day 1 goes, day 2 goes. Day 2 is when the Al-Shabaab sees them. Okay, it's the moment of you're holding on to your guts and your intestines with hands. I hope something bad doesn't happen to this boy and this girl. But guess what? Yeah, the boy, having not eaten anything for 1 day, and he's tired, she decides to tell her sister, they are hiding somewhere, somewhere on the floor. They are waiting for things to settle. She tells her, I'm hungry and I need to go to pee. So there was an Al-Shabaab walking around, and he hears this lady. Now he decides to look for this person who is hiding, okay, with this gun, AK-47, and a mask. He comes in contact with the boy because the boy is actually growing impatient, and now he's moving. Now, while they are in the mall, while they are in the mall, while they are in the mall, okay, and the Shabab is here to shoot and kill. But something out of the ordinary happens. Grace had just read this book by, I don't know, how to negotiate without breaking the glass. So it happens that the girl is aware. The girl is totally aware of what is happening. Okay, She totally knows what it means. She had just read the book, and she has just completed the book yesterday. So she knows how to negotiate. She has some fundamental knowledge on how to negotiate. The Al-Shabaab is about to to pull the trigger to kill this boy. Grace comes out of her hiding. She talks nicely to him. She first, there are now the process of negotiation. Guess what? Led her to saving her brother and even herself. And Al-Shabaab, the Al-Shabaab looked at them and was like, you guys are supposed to be dead meat right now. He left them there. Yeah? To any other person, they could have done that. How that happened, I don't know. Now, the idea of this story is leading to, I want people to read this book. Where do they read this book? In my e-library. Okay? The whole point of creating this story is, of course, it is fictitious, but, and I know I'm risking a lot by using the Westgate Nini. But where did this story come from? This story comes from, there are people who are in this mall who felt that the energy here is just off. And I'm sure if I could have been around that place, I could have felt that something is just off. So those are the people who are in sync with their spiritual self, their higher self. That's why they are able to listen to their intuition. Okay? Someone who had already had that voice decided to just, okay, let me not stay in this environment. It is just how it is. You've got to respect that voice you hear, that intuition. It will save you from a lot. Grace did hear it, only that she ignored it. She didn't want again to go to the party. She was, so that story is yet to be complete. I have actually reached to this point where an idea hits me. I need to divert the attention of this. So Facebook I updated the story yesterday. I don't know if it will go for part 3 and 4. 4, that's where it will be. I'll conclude and sell that book. I'm using extraordinary ways. Okay, I'm using different approaches to how I've been marketing my e-library. Using a story so that I can sell. That's all. I'm testing myself. I'm testing the skill of storytelling. Plus, I've gauged myself and seen that maybe I can make up a story. I only need to improve the writing. Like, you need to be using a lot of imagery, a lot of dialogue, a lot of the literal styles. That's what you're supposed to do. So with that said, I now wanted to talk about what happened yesterday, since I have 5 minutes more. But I could extend for about 10 more minutes, but yeah. Or even 5 minutes more. Usually I don't extend this to past 50 minutes. I have 9 GB. And usually my videos are 8 GB. I don't want this to go for long. Plus, talk about it. I think it bothers me. I actually talk about petty things. So, I have noted and I have appreciated the fact that I am a spiritual self, and everything that is happening around me is spiritual. Even me choosing my partner, it is very spiritual. The people that I interact with is very spiritual. Let's say I want to upgrade the friendship with this other person. There's a spiritual aspect to it, and if it doesn't coincide with how I'm supposed to be living, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? That there will be friction between our understanding. Yeah, in my last relationship, I realized that this person, I think they know what I don't know, and it's because I am not yet aware of myself. I noticed that she wasn't really comfortable with me getting into a relationship. Okay, that is when the relationship had progressed. I realized that, okay, she isn't comfortable, and I didn't read that sign. But since I was really committed, since I had really committed that okay, I had submitted to that relationship, the universe had to respect that. That's why the divine signs were sent to her, because I trust her. I had kept a position for her. Yeah, in my heart, in my soul, you know, these are important people. When I know you are important and we are intimate, I'll keep you somewhere. And the universe is able to read that. But there was some friction on her side, although I didn't read them as such. So it was yesterday that I said that I'm going to iron out to figure out, okay, where are we? Where are we? Like, I asked you a question. I've never received feedback. Thank goodness I asked that question, because I read a sign. There's some friction when I asked that. She said she has been having struggles. She's having this anxiety when I ask her. There's this feeling that something's off. And I said the other day that she's just a mirror of myself, like a replica. The way I'm sensitive to spiritual things, I can able to tell, okay, something is off. That is how she is. Like, I asked, yeah, and I asked this from the universe. Give me a person that is the exact and the same thing as me. And I received her. And I'm grateful that I received her, because honestly, mm, I got it. I realized, I learned, kumbe things can just come your way. If only you just desire them and you asked for them, they are going to come to you. As you asked them. Now, in my mind, I was like, this person is supposed to be my soulmate. The person who looks like me. That's what I concluded. Little did I know that it's not the people that you want, it's the people that you need. Yeah, it was a lesson that I picked the other day. Don't choose a partner because you want them. Choose a partner because you need them. And this is just based on the baseline is your purpose. Who serves your purpose? Who fits that position to be your soulmate and you'll serve your purpose effectively? You need a partner. Two is better than one. Okay? So with that in mind, I was like, now I'm looking at this person. See, I met them, yes. But what I really didn't understand is that it's the person that I wanted, not the universe that wanted me. Okay, not God who had wanted for me to have them. It's me, not God. So there had to be some friction. So it happened the other week that I had to drop that position that I had for her. Yeah, that premium position. uh, expecting that this person is going to be my soulmate, okay? Or even the mother to my kids ends up to be my wife. All that. That's what I had pictured, but I realized kumbe haya. When you are desiring things, desire according to your divine design of life. Things will just flow your way. But I've forgotten an answer of what I was looking for. Who is who between the two? Now, she speaks of her anxiety, and I realized, based on how she was talking, she tells me that she had saw this coming. And yesterday, after I was asking her, she said, I've started feeling the anxiety has come again. So at this point, I think I've read the enough signs. I've actually been looking for signs to tell me that, okay, it's really not her. And I was actually right. Thank goodness I planned this meeting, because I couldn't have known. So she's softening, but she's actually a very good friend. I should keep her position, a position for her to be a person that I can be relating with. Yeah, she's just a mirror. Exactly our body nini how the body functions, how you think, like literally everything. Yeah, I can describe her using me. I honestly do know what she's going through because I know what I've gone through in the past. I can confidently say that I know who she is based on now because I've established that this person is just a mirror reflection of me. Like, I mean each and everything, spiritual, physical, mental, emotional, everything. Like, even the non-challenging. Although I'm not that non-challenged, but I can grow that easily because being a life path one means that you have to grow that. So, the battle is off. Yeah? And basing on the story that I was given, okay, I'll describe this story again. It was given by Whisper. I've asserted that it is true. There might be a fight between the two because one is the right one. Okay, what do I mean by right one? I mean, now I've just concluded. I concluded as yesterday that now my eyes should be now set on now one person. One person. Or if it is not one person, I'm actually refraining from setting those eyes from to her. I want to focus on other things right now. So I say that I should create myself a new self that is now going to properly attract this other person. So that is what is going to happen. So yeah, so you are certain that, and I'm good to go. Actually, should I attach the video or I'm sure I'll not compress this video. I should attach. Honestly, huh. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need to attach the video or even the photos that we took yesterday. For the first time, I remembered. Actually, she reminded me to take a photo, a selfie. Should post them here. Okay. I don't know. It should be part of this diary. Only that I'm wondering how to do it. I don't have storage actually. I wish I had storage, bro. I could have compressed this video in 720 and attached the photos that we took yesterday. But yeah, that is what happened. And today I'm shrubbing. There's a lot of words not coming out properly. But yeah. So right now it's clear that she's not the person, but she'll be a close friend. Okay, she's a close friend. And considering that she's just like me, well, well, so many things are going to happen. So yeah, I'm not going to take my prayers here. I'm feeling like I'm not comfortable here for some reason. So I'll go to the field and record that. Oh, not record, but actually, why don't I record this evening and I'll actually attach the photos. It will be a shorter one. For that matter. Maybe I'll have something else in my mind. I'll talk about it. So yeah, if I take this time to just give myself comfort. Yeah, I ascertained that they are not. Yeah, I was looking at the two and I was confused between, okay, who is who between these two? I wanted more signs. Now I've gotten it first hand from the person. Okay, so yeah, position Shusha. This other person, okay, I needed to come at some point when I become interested. But I need to know first that is she feeling that this kind of is something off. I want to ascertain that. Maybe it might not be okay. I really don't want to conclude that. Maybe it might not be the person even that I'm looking. It's another the partner that I'm looking for. It's just around, only that I've not met them. But I don't think so. I trusted that the universe will give me the person that I'm looking for this year. That was in 2024. And I received the answer because I felt, okay, they are here now. They are nearby. The person that I'm looking for is nearby. Yeah, and I got them. I made friendship with some other people. And I think we have this kind of connection that I really can't explain. She's providing this warmth. Okay, let me refrain from talking this about this here. But that's the point. I met people who provided something that yeah, this is a new different experience. And I realized, okay, it might be them. You can't have that warmth when you are near a person. Yeah, spiritually wise, you have to be connected. They are meant to be yours. And yeah. So uh, let me terminate this recording here. And as I'll always say, if it can be shaken, it can be moved. Until today evening, adios.